Hey guys, Straff here, and today I'm going to be showing a nade lineup video for Inferno on the T side. And in this video, I'm just going to be showing basic smokes, mollies, and flashes that you can be using through any site. And a couple of quick notes about the nades that I'm throwing is I'm on a 128 tick server, and I'm using a jump bind. And if you're not using a jump bind, you should be using a jump bind. It's 2020. Catch up with the times. So we'll start with each site. We'll go A first. And our first smoke is for lane side if you want to be doing a mid rush. And this one, I'm going to be using my player model on the right hand side. And I'm lining up my grenade pin on this third step. Like Sean. Pull the pin. And then jump throw. This nade will be swinging out lane. Now also back here, an arch side smoke can be thrown. This one, you want to be lining up with the right side of the door, and I'm going to be shift walking until my the horizontal part of my crosshair crosses beneath the gray bar. So it's a pretty quick, just little step. It has a little bit of room of leeway, and there you go. Now I'm going to show arch side from sandwich, and with this smoke, I like to line up. A lot of these smokes, actually, I like to line up the corner of this building with the edge of the doorway. And I'm going to take my crosshair and put it at this top post. And just regular throw. It'll take a little bit. But it's good, and it makes it to where people can't play off this pillar. Another way to throw this arch side smoke is up here on the balcony. And you're going to want to put yourself on this last pin. And you'll begin throwing from the bottom left corner of this flower pot. Regular left click throw. This one takes a little bit longer with the bounces. And you might be afraid that sometimes if it lands funky, it could leave a gap here on the edge, but it won't. Now I'm going to be showing you how to smoke out arch side. Or not arch side, but arch itself. If you're wanting to do a wrap play. Again, you're going to want to line your aim up with the edge of the building and the side of the door. Follow this second pillar up and go to whatever the second molding on the building. So just draw an invisible line and just regular left click throw. And it will bounce in there. Alright, next I'll be showing out how to smoke a library side. Like the actual whole area of library. If you want to do a wrap to CT to B. With this one, I line up in the middle of the doorway. And then I take my crosshair and I line it up on the second part of the lion's crown. Right there. Pretty much just off-centered of the dot on the top. And just regular jump. This one again takes a second. And it's good. Another way you can throw this smoke is from alt. And this one, you're going to want a shift throw. Or a shift walk throw. And so I'm going to line my crosshair where the wires touch. And I'm not going to throw until my crosshair gets to this point on the wall where this gray spot ends. So, shift walk. Jump throw. And again, you can wrap. Now I'll be showing out how to smoke library itself in case you throw an arch smoke and you want to wrap all the way to Moto to B or A. Line yourself up with the edge of the building. And then you're going to find this beam. And you're just going to follow it straight up and just go right in the middle of the two wires. So straight up, regular throw. And it will bounce right in there. And then we have our two Moto smokes. With this one, it's a very loose lineup, but just run until you're at the corner of this wall. And I aim just in this second arch area. Just regular left click throw. There you go. And now I'm going to show you how to throw it from alt mid. You're going to line yourself up with this pipe in the wall, and then you're gonna follow a line from this doorway and this clump coming out of the wall. So just line the crosshair up and jump throw. And then we have our pit smoke. I throw this one from broom, and then I'll aim where the support beam is on this ledge, and just jump throw. And the reason I like this one instead of one that lands in pit itself is because it completely blocks off the opportunity to play from bike. All right, next is actually the apartment's lurk smoke. And with this, you're going to put yourself in the middle of the doorway, staying crouched. You're going to turn, and there's this single white brick right here, and you're just going to aim at the bottom left of it. While crouched, just regular left-click throw. Now, this smoke takes a little bit longer to pop because it goes all the way down on this cart, but this allows you the freedom to walk out. If you already have top-mid control, you can throw a smoke for front sight if you're wanting to wrap around it and give you more ways to get onto it. So you're going to line yourself up with the corner of the wall, and you're just going to aim at the top right of this screw, whatever it is, plate. And this one will completely smoke out front sight, and if you have a moto smoke down, you can clear sight a little bit better. So to smoke out lane, again, line yourself up with the corner of the building and the corner of the door. And you're going to aim at the wall between these two black brackets. And just regular left click throw. Throw in smoke. Alright, now that we've gone over smokes for A, I'm going to be showing mollies and flashes that can be used on A. So our first molly, you're going to put yourself in the same lineup as an arch side smoke on this ball of the railing. And then what you're going to want to do is just aim at this, I don't know what you want to call it, this gray splotch right there, and just jump throw. And what this is going to do is going to push off anybody trying to hold close lane and force them back. And then also, there's a pop flash that can be thrown from here that blinds anybody under porch. So again, in the same position, and you're going to aim, on this, in this yellow circle. Right here. And just jump through. And this one will land deep enough to where it blinds anybody under porch. So, on this one balcony alone, you can throw pretty much a full set piece for your team of arch smoke, lane molly, and then lane flash. To flash pit, if you're coming out of apps, most people know this one, but just back yourself in and just bounce it off the chimney. Just mind that this will not blind people that are standing on balc itself. It will only blind people playing in pit and out on site. Alright, now that we've covered A smokes, we're going to cover B smokes. And our first smoke is actually thrown from T-spawn if you want to smoke out top banana. So you're going to back yourself up into this barrel, aim at the top corner of the building, and then just shift throw. And you're going to want to throw it just pretty quick. And you'll know you did it right if it bounces off the half wall, or this wall. The next smoke is for CT. This one can be used for rushes. And you're going to put yourself in this corner, aim at this front left corner of the flower pot, and you're going to throw it right as your crosshair crosses the bottom of the flower pot. Smoke. There you go. I'm going to be showing CT again from doorbell. Now this is the most common lineup. All you do is just come to the doorbell and aim at the top of the smokestack coming out of the chimney. And even if there is no smoke based off of your graphic settings, just aim a little bit up on it and just regular left click throw. And that's the most reliable one. Another one can be thrown back here in cubby, and you're just going to aim at the bottom right corner of this door hinge and just regular shift jump, or not shift jump, just regular jump throw. There you go. And then we have our coffin smoke. and that can be thrown from logs. And I have two lineups for this one. The normal one is aiming at this first pin and lining it up with the second pin, so where they cross in the air.
I am throwing smoke.
First one. And then another one that I like to throw is, again, up on this logs until I can't move, and just aiming pretty much at the corner of this ball in the rail. And just regular left click throwing. But this one does provide more of a smoke for them to lurk out of. Alright, next is for dark. You're just going to back yourself into the corner of half wall, follow this black line across and to where it touches the white, and just jump click through. And later on I'll be showing a molly that can also get back here even if the smoke is down. But just know people can play back in that. Then we have deep CT. If for some reason you have front sight smoked out and you want to wrap around a church, you're going to get yourself in this left side of barrels, and you're just going to aim, find this closest wood beam to you, and just aim at the first shingle divot, and just regular left click throw. And this will land deep enough CT for you. And then lastly, we have front sight. So allows you to get into water without getting picked across. You're going to put yourself in this half wall, right in the middle of it. And then what I do is I just find this block in the antenna and just aim over in the sky, but just even with the block, and then left click throw. And this one will land right up on the steps and allow you to cross. Alright, so now I'm going to be showing the mollies and flashes that can be used on B paired with these smokes. So our first one that I'm going to be showing is for dark. You're going to back yourself into the same cubby that you can throw the dark smoke. And you're going to just find this black area and pretty much aim right in the middle of it, up against the green, where the green and the yellow meet. And just regular jump throw. And if you throw it too high, actually, it'll catch this ledge, and it will only burn up there and on there. Excuse me, and not hit deep enough. But this molly spreads all the way through dark, and whenever this smoke is down in dark, that molly can still land. Alright, so our next molly that we're going to be showing is for new box. And you're just going to come into this right side of the barrels and aim pretty much at the first set of shingles that this roof does not touch. So right there, jump throw. Yeah. And then next we have first and second oranges, and this one actually will land on top of the barrels and clearing out both sides. So it's a very effective one. You're going to get all the way in this left-hand side of the barrels and just aim at the top right corner of, I would say, the fourth shingle. 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. Top right hand corner. And just jump throw. So with that gone, yeah, it drops. Sometimes it takes a little bit longer than others, but it will drop down. And then also, when this new box molly is down, this whole area is mollied off. So I'll show that real quick. Two pop flashes to throw for B. One is get between these two windows and just aim at the gutter of this building and just regular throw. And it'll pop. Just note that it won't get people that are holding oranges. And then another one can be thrown from logs where you just put yourself into them and you just aim at the top left of the wood and just jump throw. But this one, not the biggest fan of because it'll blind your teammates, but it does blind everybody on site. So thank you guys so much for watching. This is just T-side utility. I'll be releasing another video later on about CT side utility and ways to use it effectively. So thanks for watching, and feel free to check me out on Twitch at twitch.tv/straf_TV. Thanks.